Hi. Well, I just thought I'd talk further about the cataract business, okay? Cataracts. It was a little bit more, as you know, than what I was expecting. Is it any better? Well, it's 2 weeks now, 2 weeks and a day, and I have another checkup in 2 weeks' time. So, I don't quite know really what to say. It's not what I was expecting, but maybe with a lot of people it's better. However, there are things like different lenses, okay? I had what you call a progressive lens, which means that I get distance, medium, and I can read without glasses. Well, at the moment I can't read at all, so that's really nice. I try, but the glasses are all now out of focus because of what they've done. Is it any better today? It's actually not. It's kind of like I guess you'd call it a haze. It's like a hazy fuzziness, but it's not that bad. It's just that people close to you are a little bit indistinct. I think that's the problem. And that's really what I don't like. It's okay driving. I don't drive far, but it's a sort of an unsettling feeling. You don't feel, you know something? And I did say this when I saw them. Okay, your eye is connected to your brain. And when your eye doesn't feel quite right and everything is a little bit off, then your brain doesn't seem as sharp. So what am I saying? It's a combination. It's not necessarily what they ever tell you. You read all that written stuff and it's not actually what goes on. I'm sure everybody has a different result. I hope it's better than mine. I still feel that I have quite a long way to go. I don't think that I'm necessarily there by any means yet. I think that probably I would expect this to take several more weeks. And they say it can. I just wish someone had told me that in the beginning. And it maybe would have made me more, you sort of lose your confidence a bit because you're not seeing as clearly. You're not computing everything as quickly. Everything's a bit different somehow. You respond to it a little bit slower because you've seen them when they come into focus, or you can't see somebody from a distance. And it can even be someone you know very well, which is a little bit unnerving. And you feel a bit of a fool. I'm thinking, don't say this is like early Alzheimer's going on. I mean, the brain is, I'm sorry, connected to the eye. It's not just something that is going to be separate by any means, but nobody mentions that, okay? I'm being a bit maybe too honest on it. And I pray that people don't get what I'm getting. And being in the business I am, at least the business I was in, I've now put eye makeup on and I got makeup on and I've got a bright color because it just makes you feel more you. You don't want to kind of submerge yourself into this. I did feel I had today. I did feel a bit sort of like, oh, is this it? Is this another episode of getting older? Is this another episode of being a senior? Is this what we have to think about? And somehow it makes you more isolated. It doesn't make you feel as positive as I was. But I know that it will get better because I've got to make it better. Because if I don't, my brain will be different. I won't necessarily appreciate things as much as I have. I just feel that everything you feel is you're a bit critical. And I am alone now. I wasn't this time last year, so maybe that's worse for me. Death does not help any of this, there's no question. But I'm going to talk about much more about that on another episode when I feel that I'm more ready, because it's not exactly an easy thing to discuss. Nothing's easy with that, and nothing's really easy with the eye. But as I said, put on bright colors, relax. I still do my exercises. I can now. You got drops 3 times a day that go in, but that's all right. Drops, I don't mind. You've got to remember them. Maybe the brain doesn't work quite as sharp. And I just noticed things again, like putting things down. Oh, where did I do that? It's because you don't see everything clearly. It's because you don't feel that necessarily what you're doing is, I guess, maybe not even that important. You're not as important as you were, right? And when you go and have this surgery, you're just like on a conveyor belt. You're just another person, another eye, you know. And the guy's done it God knows how many times that day, or will do it much more as well. It doesn't matter to him. I think if you find a doctor you're going to use, you have a good conversation with him before and not a brief interlude and he dashes off into another room. Kind of nice to know a little bit more about the person who's actually going to do this to you, because it does matter to you. He's done hundreds of them probably. We're only, please God, doing one. or I haven't got the other one lined up yet. I've got to get this one right first. I can't move into yet another eye. So I don't know, questions, ask me questions. I hope I've answered most of them. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying be prepared, because there is the underlying issues that if you don't deal with it, you know, you've got macular degeneration. I have it a little bit, I know, so maybe that's made it more complicated. You know something, I'm 82. I can't expect things to be quick and easy. Nothing is quick and easy at this age. It's all a challenge, isn't it? Life is a challenge now. Every day is really a challenge. You got to get up, put your makeup on. Don't forget that. Just because they say you can't wear eye makeup doesn't mean you can't wear eye makeup forever. So I didn't wear it the first week, but now I put the shadow on with a brush and just enhance my eyes. And of course I've got foundation, of course I've got color, and you know, all of that. I think I've had questions about, people want to know my makeup maybe more in detail, and possibly I've left that out a bit, and it's not that I mean to. It's that, you know, there's a lot of things to talk about, but eyes, as I've said before, the mirror of our soul, they need to be as best as we can have them. So that's all I want to talk about right now. You'll get another episode, but I might leave it for a little while because I don't want to put people off. I'm going to go back into fashion a bit, I think. Okay, so it's bye for now, and we'll just keep on going, as I've always said. And it's Christina again. Christina, and can you ring that bell and do the stuff, and any comments you want to make, you know I'm there. I enjoy talking to you. I enjoy doing this because I think it helps, and it's not necessarily something that you can find easily or necessarily think about that well. Okay, so Christina, and it's bye, and I'll talk to you again very soon.